Well, let's do some scouting and see what we can see. Well, a couple deer. 3 I think I see. Hope you girls make it. And now a little bit of gun sighting in.
Yes.
Always fun.
We're leaving it like that.
Video playing.
So, right back down in there is where those elk went from the field this morning, over in the grizzly unit. We're hiking up through the dunes and the sagebrush and juniper right now. Beautiful morning. No shots. No elk. No Weno. But beautiful day. Killed elk up there in the past. And we are getting ready to climb that saddle right there in front of us. It's about 1,000 yards away right now. So, good times had by all. Talk soon. We made it to the top. Well, operator error. I'm supposed to be telling you that I just saw an elk on the hillside and we're making a stock. We'll see what happens. Okay, I just fired shots. Way too many. I climbed up the hill, got to where I thought I should be able to see him. I was looking, and I'd heard some elk below me and I thought maybe that was him. But I sat there a little bit longer looking and I heard a, real throaty like a bull elk. And I thought, you're still here, you son of a bitch. So I pulled up my glasses again and I really started pulling the hillside apart, started looking underneath trees. And sure enough, there he was, tucked up under a tree at about, what did I figure, about 4.
When you get a chance, why don't you go ahead and shoot me your coordinates and I'll plug it in and come that way.
And so I had beeped a rock, knew I needed 3.5 minutes, set my scope to 3.5 minutes of adjust. He was about 400 yards, laying down, looking away from me, broadside basically. And I went ahead and lined him up and touched it off. Had to screw with my shooting sticks a little bit to get him to work on this shaly, gravelly shit I was in, but I finally got it dialed in and got it set up right, touched it off. Boom. He kind of got up. You could tell he wasn't feeling good. I put another round in, shot again. He went out of sight. And the next thing I know, I'm looking for him to come out the other side of trees, and he starts tumbling down the hill. So I called a buddy on the radio and said I got one down, and he's wanting to talk, and I see this elk getting back up. I fired another round at him. He stood up, started walking, stopped. I got it all lined up, click, out of shells. So, single fed one, got another shot just as he was going into the brush, and then he was in the bottom of this big heavy draw that I'll switch and show you here in a second, and he didn't come out. So, I humped it down here as hard as I could, started walking up on a ridge and saw where he'd rolled down the hill, and looked over where I'd last saw him, and I could see his head looking out of the brush, and but he was still awake, still alive. Shot him again. He just fell over in his bed. So let's go walk up and see what we got. I think he's at least a 6. I'm not sure. I might have seen 7 on there. So here we go. Okay, I don't have a clue if I just filmed all that. I just killed number 7 elk in the fossil unit. 7 elk, 7 point. Check this out. He's a dandy. He'll score better than my 6 point. And you can tell he's a bruiser. Been fighting. His horns are all scored up. Nothing's broke though, thank God. 9. Call him 14 and 14 Brown Bez. It's 28. That third point, I'm going to call that 9, 28, 30, 28, 37. Sword point. That's 9, 10, 12, 28, 37, 47, 49, 59, 61, 61, 64. I'll do my normal 64, 24 inches of mass, 64, 24, 88, and 50-inch main beams. I'm guessing 88, 88, 1, 38. That's 276, and maybe 40, 276. Yeah, about a 316-inch bull. Nice. Okay, there he is. Another one. Holy smokes. And you died in the ugliest flippin' hole. But one thing about it, it'll be shady in here. Should be able to keep them cool once we get them worked up. Okay. Okay, so here he is, 20, 20, 7-point bull elk. I think officially he is my biggest to date. He is a flippin' tank. So anyway, he's a dandy. I'm really happy for the year. Worked my butt off. I am getting way too old for this shit. But here he is, the fruits of my labor. And maybe Tyson will want this one for his wall hanger. Anyway, I'll do some more pics on the way out and stuff, but holy smokes, 2020 bull elk, craziness. Okay.